really shielded and protected Joe Young that time, because you're right, Lynn was there.
C.J. Miles for the first time is in, and Kaminsky another rebound. Kaminsky is 7 feet, and sometimes you forget about that.
And he's a little bit better athlete than people give him credit for. And I think he's highly intelligent on the basketball court. All of that plays well for him.
And Jeremy Lin, who's had a really good year. Yeah.
He's a guy that can.
A year ago, they were 24th in the league with 19 attempts per game. They're near 30 this year. That's number 3, only behind Houston and Golden State.
No, they made a concerted effort to make the change, and they got it.
And that's the key word these days in the NBA. It's a good shot for this team.
Well, ball movement, as you know, Jeremiah, and having played, ball movement has always been in the game. But you're right, and it's the same thing for Frank Vogel. He would much prefer you be able to throw the ball to Miles, they double team Miles or the center.
Indiana. My pleasure to visit with those kids before the game, and anytime you can get a head start, Quinn, when you're in high school, it makes it all the more easier down the road.
We have kids, and one of the things I think both of us talk about kids about are opportunities, interns, work experience, and that's principally what you had there. So it's great that Fox Sports allows these young people to come in to see how it's done at a higher level, so these kids can aspire and learn and do what they want to do and do it at the highest level. They're the next, producers, directors, and so getting them experience is as important as getting, guys on the floor their experiences when they go to camps.
15-4 to start the quarter, and another turnover, and here comes Jeremy Lin.
And it's just some sloppy ball handling there.
And Kaminsky.
Frank took another time.
Return to this game, guys.
So that just means more minutes for Miles Turner, but they've taken him out now, see, because they've gone with a smaller lineup.
Solomon Hill is in. Zeller with the rebound out to Jeremy Lin.
They have beaten Pacers with offensive rebounds. Pacers have got to catch up to you sometime.
Pacers on a 15-6 run. Off the foot of George, ahead to Batum.
Yeah, it sure was. Here in this third quarter have been big for the Pacers. Even though the Pacers are still down 13, they've got somewhere to look for some consistent offense.
Here's Miles Turner back in, and he left it on the front of the rim.
Sure did, and was coming back to tip it in, and the Hornets were able to get their hands on it.
Again, Jordan Hill will not return. Mahinmi's gone to the bench. He broke him down, and Kaminsky lays it. At just 13 turnovers per game. They don't force a lot of turnovers.
Got to drive it. That's the right play. He made the right play. He didn't make the shot, but he has to drive it because he's got too many bigs on it.
Batum splashes his third 3.
They are making decisions, good decisions. The Pacers can't make jump shots, and they're doing it. They went under 2 screens on George Hill. They went under that one on Paul George. He was lucky enough to get close enough to make a shot.
Spencer Hawes is back in. He had 2 free throws in the first half. Lynn with 2 more.
Jeremy Lamb.
Pacers have shot 56% here in the second half, but have really not been able to take advantage. Here's Miles trying to get on track. Nearly banked that in. He wasn't trying to do that from the corner.
I'm going to tell you who just made a terrific play that gave the Pacers up out of nowhere to just get his hands near the ball enough to distort what the Hornets were trying to get done, and they knocked it out of bounds.
Monte Ellis 6 points tonight. Robinson has 2. He drives on Lynn.
He got gripped.
How does Al Jefferson fit in? Because it will slow them down a little bit.
Well, it's going to be a challenge for Al to fit in there. Oh.
Paul George knocked out.
I don't think anybody hasn't fought. I think PG's fought as much as anyone. But this is one of those occasions, really, Chris. This is the vacation started early.
Yeah. Here's Lynn inside, and
he takes it behind him, so he may be a little bit tired.
And Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, who missed 46 games after having right shoulder. Marvin Williams guarded by Chase Budinger. Frank Vogel in front of us, urging his team not to foul. Walker for 2 more.
It's that simple. Now, some of them may have taken early vacation, but the decision, you gotta make the plays. You see Batum come and get that? I mean, that's how long he is.
Hornets are going to win their 4th of 6 on the road win. They had lost 10 straight. They were 7-17 away from home coming in, and they have shot the ball like that all night. The 22-point margin in Detroit back on December the 12th. A 22-point win tonight for the Charlotte Hornets